another day in the shop. At least we woke up. That's the great thing about it. We're able to breathe and get here with no problem. Check this phone's good. All right. This computer's good. Wash our hands real quick before we start. Toolbox is good. All right. Let's get to business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Hope everyone's doing well. We are back on a sunny day here in Virginia. It's very lovely outside. Pretty hot today, especially now in the summer. You know, it's gonna be a very interesting one. But hey, we're in this thing, doing what we gotta do. Okay, so let's discuss. As you guys know, yesterday we worked on a customer's Lamborghini Huracan 2015, and then this TrackHawk or SRT8 TrackHawk body, I guess you could call it. We'll call it. I got all these cars from the junkyard, y'all. It's when I went literally and I just was like, you know what? Let me get this, let me get that. And there was a couple of these too. I think we have another one that's like with the TrackHawk actually in it. And the good thing is we got both lifts available now, so it shouldn't be that hard to get it worked on. Actually, let me get this one out here real quick. All right, let me see here. Let's take off this air filter. All right, there we go. I want to take off all of this first before I get over there. All right, let's get this lifted. Yeah, because I think a lot of people are probably going to want the SRT8, you know, especially when they see the wide body kit on it. So it's not going to be that much costly more. I think it's going to be a lot of more eyeballs for it than that one. SRT8, y'all. This car was famous as hell because they made the SRT8, SRT4, the SRT10, which is the Ram 1500, a bunch, dude. That's insane. All right, let's start from the back. So this one, yeah, this one's gonna have a lot more, obviously. And then, yeah, that's one thing. So I think I had a couple people ask me, shoot me a text if we're gonna be selling some BMWs. Yes, I have two currently I have two currently that are waiting, I guess to say, to get restored. So yeah, we will definitely be getting that out there, because I know a lot of people like BMWs, so we're gonna get them out because they're high in demand. Obviously, a lot of people are asking me for it, so we need to get that ASAP so we can sell it, get it out of here, get it an owner. Damn, this car has like some different type of lot of stuff back here. Let's take this off real quick. Yeah, this car, I remember there was a bunch of cars in this one. I was like, you know what? Let's get this because I know, especially with the kit, it's going to be high in demand. You know, a lot of people are going to want it. I was like, budget, let's do it. Make it brand new, 0 miles, and it'll be Gucci. That is the plan. It just has a lot of stuff in the rear end. Damn. Compared to the other one, even though it's a newer car though, that's why. But like it has these rear shock systems. Like I haven't dealt with a car that has that yet. All right. So the car has been stripped down to the T. Now we just got to take the motor out. And then we could go and get it washed up. Whoa, wrong one. Get this thing over here at B. All right, let's pull this out. There we go. All right, let's get this thing over here. I like the color. It looks like it's gonna be a nice color. All right, let's wash it up. Yeah, I was gonna work on that one first, but I realized the demand on this car is gonna be way much higher than the other one, so we could just get this one done first, out of the way, bam, and then we'll work on the other one little by little. All right. I'm gonna keep the rims just so I can see what size. All right, and then yeah, this motor we gotta probably get rid of it too. We won't need it. All right, let's go into the body shop. Will it be here? Nope, it will be right here. Okay, so we need this. We need everything, honestly. All right, let's see. I want to see something real quick. Okay, yeah, so it can't even. All right, I was gonna see just to make sure if it takes the Hellcat swap, but it doesn't. All right, let's put this all on. There we go. And yes, this will get fixed, this white part, when it gets painted. Hopefully. I've never worked on this car in that way, so we'll see. All right, there we go. Yeah, it will be... Well, actually, no. We can't put this on. We need 2 of... where's it at? Birch, where you at? Okay, there we go. I need 2 of these just in case. All right, there we go. Come to this side real quick, do the same thing. Yeah, this car is gonna be fun, y'all. I was gonna see if I could do the Hellcat swap, but I'll leave it for another one. I think on the other one that I have, it's able to, so we'll work it on that. And because I know it will be something a lot of people will want. We did get these benches, yeah. All right, there we go. So we got this part done. Just go take this to the paint shop, get this painted, and ready to be fixed. Now, that's the thing. I like this color that it comes with. Whoa, hold on. Time blue, time out. I forgot this part. All right, that should be it, I think. Yep. All right, let's go back to it. So I like this color. I think it looks very nice. And it's the factory color of it. Let me see. Am I able to do like more adjustments to it? I want to make it a little bit lighter. Not too light. I like it at 20. Clear coat. Clear coat, I'm gonna put it at 35. Roughness, I'm liking it at 35 also. I'm gonna keep the brightness at 70. 35 is good. Okay. Yeah, I like this paint. I think it'll look nice for this car. I think we'll do this with black rims on it. I like it. I like that. It looks very nice. And it fits well, this brownish. All right, let's get this back on the lift. Yeah, we'll do that. I think it looks clean. All right. And then, yeah, so we'll obviously need wide things. This part is just missing the... I don't like the bumper. It's missing that look. All right, let's get to work on the inside first. So we need all of this. All right, let's put this in. All right, there we go. We need that. I forgot that. How did I forget? Not good. All right, yeah, because I was planning, I was willing to put the wide, but I need both of these. I was willing to put I keep forgetting my train of thought, the SRT motor in it, but it doesn't use it, so looks like we're out of luck. There we go. Got that part. Need this. I was missing something for up here, I think. Yep, right here. Things hidden in the corner. All right, there we go. But yeah, I want to get like another truck. That's what I was thinking. Whoa, but just to have like a delivery for customers when they want it to be delivered. That's what I'm thinking. I'm still trying to look and see what I do. I don't need that. I need 2 of these. All right, let's clip this up real quick so we don't forget. Because yeah, we don't want to make those mistakes that we've made before where we're forgetting the little bits of stuff. All right, so the front under the motor is done, or under the engine, the hood, fudge, is done. Now let's get these parts back on. It's a lot. This car's a bit different. Yeah, we need these two. God Lord. All right, let's put this on right here. Get this on. Whoa, fudge. It takes a lot of stuff. Jesus. I didn't know this car takes so much things. It's gonna be a good amount of money made off of it, that's for sure. With all these parts needed on it. Best believe. I didn't get that yet. Okay. All right, let's put this on. Oh, dang it. About two of them on accident. Oh, we could get this part on. All right, we'll get this attached. Let's put this side. I wonder how much this car is gonna sell for. Y'all leave me in the comments down below. How much do you think this car is gonna be selling for? Because think about it, SRT 8 with freaking what's it called, with the TrackHawk kit on it. I think it should sell for a good amount of money. I think it'll sell close to the amount that the G-Wagon sold. Maybe less than the Ram 1500, I think, in my opinion. Let's get a couple of these just in case, because I know we're gonna need some. All right, and then yeah, we're gonna need that. Not yet though. We gotta finish this side. There we go. And then yeah, let's get two of these right away while we're at it. And then we'll just plug it in. All right, this side will be good. Same thing in just a second for this side. Let's put these small coolers in before we forget, because I do not want to forget that. And then the rest, we'll just need it once we put in the motor. Obviously, we can get this while we're at it. 2 catalytic converters, 2 middle mufflers. There we go. And then we need 2 of these. Damn. V6 though, this thing is. All right, let's work on the back, because this is another thing that has a bunch of stuff going to it, is the back. There we go. All right. Yeah, I gotta figure out what wheels, because we gotta go something wide body with them. So it's gonna be one that is gonna be exciting. I need 2 of these. All right, let's fill this all in. Fill this whole gap up. A lot of parts. This car will freaking be, if it messes up, shit, customer is gonna have a fortune to be paying every time. There's so many parts you got to get through with this car. It's insane. Yeah, we didn't get this part. Hey, but honestly, if I got to keep it real, I can't complain. Hey, that's more money in the bank. More money coming to us. All that. Even though it's a brand new car, but at the end of the day, it's still more money in the bank for us. It's going to help us out. Even though that's not what we want, though, because then we got to deal with the shenanigans. And it wouldn't be good. There we go. Oop, that's why I bought a couple of those, because I knew it. And then we're gonna need that. All right, I was about to say, I think this side's almost done. I think it's about to be just now. Yep. Let me make sure. All right, this side's good. Get to work on this side. I'm surprised this one didn't come with like the, well, I can see maybe why actually. I was about to say, normally they come with like the springs and everything on it, but it didn't come with it. All right, so the back is done and the front is finished. Now it's time for the motor. All right, so this thing has a V8. I just need the last. Okay, so let's think about it. We could supercharge this thing, y'all, if we really wanted to. We could supercharge it. V8. I think we're gonna do that. V8 supercharge. I need to remember that. V8. V8, where you at? V8. It's one of these. This one right here. We're gonna put this one in it, so it pops out with the red even more too. I like that. Bad dude. All right, this motor is complete. I gotta keep it honest and real. The V8s are way easier to work on than V12, dude. Because working on those Lambos, oh my god, that motor is a pain in the rear end. This one's just very easy. I gotta be honest. All right, let's put this back. There it is. God Lord, this is a tank. All right, let's lift this. Let's close this down. I want to see how it looks. Damn, dude, that motor is a beast. Supercharged, for anybody wondering. A lot of fast cars we're selling here now. The heck we got going on. All right, let's get this. Yeah, it's just way like easier and like less of a headache to work on. I feel like with the freaking V12s, it's like to do a little simple thing, you got to go through here, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's like, come on, man. We got to do better. There we go. All right, let's get the drive shaft, and the car will officially be complete with all the parts it needs. There we go. All right, let's get these tires. So we could use these. We'll go with these. Let's see. So let's start off with the tires. Ooh, hold on. Time out, Blue. I am not a fan of those, honestly. Let's go, because it's not gonna be a race car anyways. We can do sports tire. So it looks like they took 22s. So we'll go 22s, 325, the same type that it had. 30 was R. Okay. And then the rims, depending which ones they are. Okay. These aren't bad. I think rim 9. I think something's telling me there's probably a black version of those. Rim 9. Where's rim 9? Okay, so rim 9 is this one. I think we could possibly manage to put on these 22s. How was it? Was it an ET 100? We'll go 10. All right. Dang, $3,000 on some rims. Jesus. Yeah, because I want to go black rims on this car. but this color, I think black will go well with. Wow, yeah, and then it'll be done. We'll be able to call it a day with this one. All right, let's put this one on. We'll see how much it costs, because shoot, that's what the people really care about. That's what the customers really want to see, is how much this thing's gonna cost, especially the ones that really want it. All right, there we go. All right, let's put this up here. All right, there we go. That's another thing too. Soon we get paid by our sponsors from our monthly checks that we receive from them, so it's gonna be good. I gotta see. I think it's 100K from all of them, from what I've read. I understood now. It's 100K from every brand, which is the main ones. Obviously, is just Chev. Oh shoot! Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Dang it! And I already balanced them all out. 325, 22. I'm gonna see if I can make it wider. We'll sell these. Dang it! We're gonna have to run into the same issue like last time. We'll sell those, and we'll put sport tire. So it was 325. Let's go 355. Get 4 of these, and then 30 here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then same rims, 22s. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that instead, just because we're gonna need some wider tires because of that wide body kit on it. I hate how like it's off center with the bumper and the front bumper. That's driving me nuts, if I gotta be honest. All right, there we go. Boom. I want to see how this one fits first before we do anything else. All right, I think that's a little bit, that's good, because it covers at least a little bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll go with those, because yeah, I think that's probably going to be the biggest option we got for it anyways. Gonna end up being the same issue like it was with the Huracan for the customer, Mr. John. All right, there we go. Let's get these, because that wide body kit is just too much out. That's the thing with that car. All right, there we go. I gotta see how much I got of these too. See how it fits in the front. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. It's all right. It's not horrible. It's not the end of the world with it. Yeah, because I didn't like those wheels that it had before. It's not like gonna be a race car anyways. All right, yeah, I think this looks good. Drop this down. Yeah, it's just a wide body kit. It's just so off because it's missing, you know, the front bumper to even up with it. The side skirts just looks off, but they don't sell it. That's the thing. It comes on like that from factory. So it's like you try to do anything, you're out of luck. All right, car is completely done, you guys. Let's get this thing out in the entranceway. All right, let's start this sucker up. Let's turn it on. There we go. Starts up right away too. Ooh, it says SRT in the front. That's nice. All right, what everybody's been waiting for. See how much this thing costs. $180,000. Damn. For 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT 8, you guys. Let's see one thing though, because I see one thing missing. What's missing on this thing? A rubber bushing. Where is this at? It's probably back here, I bet. Yep, I knew it. Lord, dude, I keep forgetting this dang thing every time. There we go. There it is, you guys. 2012 Jeep TrackHawk, or Jeep SRT with the TrackHawk body style on it. Sadly, we can't, you know, take this apart and leave it ripped. But hey, I think it looks pretty nice. I like it. 0 miles too, so it's gonna be brand new. Has that old interior too. Damn. Well, there it is for anybody that wants a Jeep Cherokee. Here it is. You used to have what, the V8. Which one was it? I think it was one of these. No, it's also supercharged, so it's a big motor too. It's gonna be nice. Everything new, absolutely brand new parts. The wheels, every single thing you can think of. This car has brand new parts. The body part, windows, interior, everything. Brand new. But let's get it moved into the parking lot. Now, where do I want to put it is the question. I'm gonna move the Shelby. Let's move it to the pump to the far. So yeah, that's perfect. So then that Camaro is still able to be taken out. And then we'll put this one right next to the, whoa. All right, there we go. We'll put it right next to the Raptor. Well, it is for sale, you guys. 180K. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to come by, take a look, and take it home. All right, well, we got that part done. Now, let me see. I'm going to leave this car here for now. I'm not going to do too much to it just yet. We're going to go shopping real quick. We're going to go look at a couple items from both sides. We're going to go look at a shop, or we're going to look at a truck and a BMW in the auction. All right. So let's just look at salvage cars just to see, just in case. All right. So nothing really too crazy, I guess we could say. A bunch of shenanigans. All right. I got a 2010 Lambo, Dodge Challenger RT. Okay. All right. Let's look at this auction because this is what I wanted to look at. So I want to see if I can find. Hopefully I can find one. I want to see if I can find a BMW that's okay. We got this one right here. Okay, we'll take a look at this one too because I like that one. Okay, all right, not bad. What is this, a M4? Yeah, 2018 M4, 44,000 miles. Has a twin turbo in it. Damn. Yet. Let me see. Should we? It looks pretty nice. All right, not bad. For a 2018 model too. All right, I like it. Where's the other car? It's not too bad. I want to see this area real quick. I haven't even looked. Dang, yeah, you can't even go out. Damn. Let me think. I want to buy it. Just, I don't like all these extra nonsense it has on it. It'll probably be sellable. I know it will. Let's get it. Fudge it. 60K too. We'll probably just do a couple tweaks to it. I may keep it just like that and get rid of it. See if somebody's interested. We'll clean it up though. Make it look clean. Clean up the interior. All right, so this one went up in demand a little bit. Let's get this in the garage. There is one car I want to look at that I saw earlier that I liked. This one right here. I want to take a look at this Challenger. 2015 SRT Hellcat too. Yeah. All right. Okay. Not too bad. SRT Hellcat. It is a 2015, so this one didn't come with the wide body kit on it. All right, 78,000 miles, the standard edition model. Okay, I think I'm gonna buy it. I think this one could be another one that we could probably sell quickly. All right, so Estimated value was 94. We bought it for 82. That's not a bad profit. All right, so we're also going to go to another auction just because this one doesn't have anything. All right, let's take a look at what this one got. Hopefully it got a little bit more better cars because I wasn't a fan too much of the other ones. Okay, that's not too bad. They got a couple options here. Standard Ram 3500. Ooh, we got this Hellcat. I might take a look at that. Let me see. Okay, damn, yeah, this one's the so this one's a standard 2018 model. It's not in horrible condition either, and it's nice. It has the wide body kit on it. It looks like it was in an accident probably. Let's get it real quick. We'll probably be able to flip this for a huge amount of money. It has the Hellcat motor in it. Also, because I know a lot of people are probably going to be like wondering, we are still going to work on that Dodge Charger wide body that we got going on. It's just we've gotten busy with the other projects, especially like starting up the dealership. We're just trying to get the dealership actively established in terms of having cars out there ready to go for it to be sold. So that's the goal, obviously. All right, 67. So that's why we haven't really put our finger on that car yet. Okay, we got a 2020 Supra with a 2JZ motor in it. Okay, I may take a look at that one. Mini Cooper standard. All right, I'm trying to see if I could find maybe another Bin W. Okay, this one's a drag, so I'm not gonna look for that one. I want to get one that's quick, easy, affordable for customers. Okay, let's take a look at this. Not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan of that. All right, let's see. So it has a 2JZ motor in it, apparently. Okay. I think I'll pass on this, to be honest. Let's see. Anything else that could possibly... Ferrari 2021 458. All right, let me see. It is nice. Like, this is nice as hell. 200. Not yet. I'm not gonna buy that. All right, let's head back to the garage and continue from there. There we go. Okay. I'm a fan of what we've bought. Let me see. I think I brought the 2018 Hellcat in here. Maybe not, actually. Let me see. It's probably in the shop, most likely. Yep, right here. Okay. Well, all four of these cars are going to be for the dealership anyways. These two will be a little bit easier. This one, I think we'll just weld it out, wash it up, detail it, get it clean, and then we'll just put it out for somebody to buy. And then, hopefully go from there. This one's the standard edition. I won't price it that high at all. Like, it's 127,000. If you offer 120, I'll sell it. It's no problem. It's clean, standard edition, has the Hellcat motor in it, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna leave these cars here, lock them up, and then hopefully tomorrow maybe we'll get to work on these and go from there. So yeah, get the balls out of here. This thing's a tank, dude. There we go. All right, let's roll.